Man, Nintendo is just not doing themselves any favors right now. So when we last talked about Nintendo, they struck down a Melee tournament with a cease and desist because it was using a mod for an emulator, and the reasoning was pirated copies of the games. But I guess internally Nintendo really wanted to be on a bad PR roll because they have made some very questionable decisions in the last few days. So various hashtags have been trending based on the actions of Nintendo. Save Smash, Save Melee, Free Smash, Free Melee. A bunch of different ones have been used to show Nintendo that we, the community, do not like what they have been doing. So that's been used a lot in tweets, both to, sort of express their frustration at Nintendo, but also show how much Smash means to them, how much it means to them in their lives. So this weekend was the Splatoon 2 North American Open, which is an officially sanctioned tournament by Nintendo. And so a few of the teams in solidarity with the Smash community included Free Melee, Save Smash, etc. in their actual team name. So it would have to show up on the bracket, it would show up on the layouts for the tournament, it would just be on the stream for the tournament. The Discord server for this tournament series had a brief statement that basically just said, due to, quote, unexpected executional challenges, they were going to have to forego a live stream for the tournament's finals. However, according to both the tournament streamer as well as one of the tournament organizers, this was direct intervention from Nintendo. They saw that the Free Melee, Save Smash tags were involved, and they decided to cancel the live stream entirely. So now, not only are they canceling Smash tournaments because of their perception that it requires an illegal mod, or they just simply don't like it and they found a reason to cancel it, but they're also canceling the live stream of a pretty much unrelated tournament due completely to the fact that some of the players in the tournament are supporting the Smash scene specifically in their name, and so they don't want to call attention to that, and so they canceled the live stream entirely, which is just a very, very strange look for them. And I just want to be clear that this has been stated as entirely Nintendo's intervention. I just want to make that abundantly clear. The broadcasters, the tournament organizers, they have specifically stated that they did not have an issue with it and that they were going to continue no matter what. And this is actually a call from Nintendo to say that they cannot live stream the event. Now, if anyone from the Splatoon community is watching, I would like to say personally, thank you very much for the show of support. I don't know how much my thanks means in all of this, but it does mean a lot from me, and I know the rest of the Smash community does totally agree. It means a lot to have the support of another community behind us as well. And as we're about to discuss, there's definitely a very unique symbiosis that we can sort of establish based on, our unique positions, in that Nintendo doesn't seem to like us very much. So the top 4 teams for the official tournament ended up dropping out of the tournament, and they went and did their own invitational top 4 tournament at the exact same time. So they basically did what they were going to do in the official one, except now they're allowed to stream it and also not worry about Nintendo canceling it because it is their own tournament thing. Nintendo can't touch this. And this tournament actually had a prize pool, which I don't think the official Nintendo one had. It started with a Smash commentator, Vicious Vicious, generous donation of $1,000 into the prize pool, and the Splatoon and Smash communities really showed up because any donations on the stream would go towards the prize pool of this tournament, and they raised over $25,000 to go into the prize pool, and anything above $25,000 ended up going towards charity. So it was just a fantastic showing all around. Not only because the two communities came together to support one thing that Nintendo ended up canceling, but it also just shows Nintendo, hey, we are going to stick together. You can't stop us. Also, Splatoon is super hype. So overall, it ended up being a net success for both communities, but man, it just sucks that it had to happen because Nintendo just really doesn't seem to like their communities very much. I mean, the people who keep their games going, they just seem to have an issue with. The other thing that broke actually pretty recently, I believe it was last night, ended up being something related to the late YouTuber Etika. After Etika's passing, a member of his community who also happened to make custom controllers ran an Indiegogo with custom JoyCons with the Etika black and white style where it said Joy-Con Boys on it, and it was just supposed to be a way of being able to commemorate a YouTuber who we tragically lost. The creator of the Joy-Cons, Captain Alex, stated that he did 2 campaigns. The first was not successful, but the second one was successful, and then all of the surplus were for sale on his Etsy, and then Nintendo sent him a cease and desist. Now, according to the cease and desist, it seems that they took issue with the phrase Joy-Con being on there and the fact that there was the Joy-Con symbol. But again, this is a case where maybe doing nothing is probably the best thing. Based on my understanding, and of course this could be corrected if I get more information, but based on what I currently know, any profit that was made off of the Joy-Cons was donated to a mental health charity. The creator never pocketed any of it. I believe he probably paid for materials, paid for some labor, and then ended up donating the rest to charity. And yeah, it uses the Joy-Con name and it uses the Joy-Con symbol, and Nintendo's totally in their right to do this, blah blah blah. But man, cease and desisting a campaign for a beloved Nintendo YouTuber, first off, who ended up taking his own life, and then having all of the proceeds go towards charity, that's just like a double whammy of really not being able to read the room and understand how bad that looks. This definitely felt like something they could have turned a blind eye to, and it wouldn't have really hurt them because people sell custom Joy-Con controllers all the time. There are thriving businesses based on this, but they didn't. They didn't leave it alone, and now they look really, really scummy. All of this happened a year ago, but it's just more evidence that Nintendo isn't brand new to making these decisions. These kind of decisions happen over and over again with them, and it just doesn't look good, honestly. But yeah, those are just the 2 big things that have sort of happened recently. One actually happened recently, and the other just sort of came to light more recently, or came to popular light, I guess you could say. But I just wanted to show more examples of Nintendo being weird, because right now it feels just so strange to support this company in any kind of a significant way. I mean, today is the 2nd anniversary of Smash Ultimate's release, and it just doesn't feel right to like feel any kind of celebratory because the company who made it, or published it at least, is just being so scummy to us right now. But yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments what you think about all this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and I hope you have an awesome day.